Our children are delightful, they make us laugh, they help us see the world in a totally new way. But motherhood is also stressful and exhausting and overwhelming, and those delightful kids, well, sometimes they're just driving us batshit crazy. There's no shortage of advice out there telling mothers how we should manage our stress or do things differently. I remember reading an article that told me I should do my ironing the night before so that my mornings weren't so stressful while I was ironing and trying to get the kids ready for school. Now, I don't know about you, but I have not touched an iron in 10 years. What we need as mothers is something that goes much deeper than just quick fixes, but something that can transform the way we deal with all aspects of our lives, including being a mother. And that's where mindfulness comes in. I started practicing mindfulness several years ago, and I can honestly say that it changed my life. It changed the way I related to mothering. It helped me deal with my thoughts and my inner critic. It helped me manage my anxiety. And it's been so life-changing for me that this is now what I do. I am now spending my days teaching mindfulness to mothers and kids and students and teachers because it is so powerful. When we bring mindfulness to the act of mothering, it means we're bringing a calm, compassionate presence to the act of parenting. And that sounds so simple and exactly what we want to be doing. But despite our best intentions, that's often not the way that we're parenting or honestly doing many of the things in our days. We're often distracted, we're operating based on routine and habit, and we're not fully present in the moment. The first week of the class is Mindful Mama. In this week, I'm going to teach you how to start your own mindfulness practice. I'm going to teach you helpful strategies for dealing with all the thoughts and emotions that go through your head during the day and help you engage the world with presence and compassion. Week 2 is Nurtured Mama. We've all heard the cliches that we have to put on our own oxygen mask before assisting others, or if mama's not happy, no one's happy. But the reason we hear those all the time is because they are true. The problem is a lot of the self-care advice is things like taking a nap or taking a bubble bath. And again, I've probably taken a bubble bath as many times as I've ironed in the last 10 years. What we're going to talk about in the week Nurtured Mama are research-based practices that we know contribute to joyful and meaningful living. These are small habits that we can integrate into our, busy mama days that can help us be completely nurtured so that we can nurture others. Week 3 is Calm Mama. Here's where we can start to see our mindfulness practice in action. We're going to explore how we can respond skillfully and calmly when our kids are pushing all of our buttons. So that means we're going to be exploring our triggers, we're going to be exploring our habitual patterns and how we react to our children, and look at ways that we can break some of those habits that aren't working very well. Week 4 is No Drama Mama, because so much of what drains us is the drama, the arguing, the back and forth. So in this week, we're going to really rethink, what does discipline mean? What are some mindful ways that we can communicate with our children and work with our children, things that are age appropriate, that take into account our children's brain development. Finally, you have the option to add on 2 additional weeks, Mindful Mama, Mindful Monkeys. After a month, you're probably going to be really excited to start sharing this mindfulness practice with your kids and with your family. And so that's what we're going to talk about in these last 2 weeks. We're going to talk about the important things that you need to know before you start teaching mindfulness to your kids, and then we'll explore developmentally appropriate ways that we can teach mindfulness to our children. We'll look at how you can incorporate some mindful rituals into your day, and also look at some fun games and activities that you can do that help teach your children mindfulness. So yes, Mama, there is a better way. There is a way that we can deal with the stress and the exhaustion and the overwhelm of motherhood, and it is through the practice of mindfulness. I would be so honored to be a part of your motherhood journey, and I would love for you to join me in this powerful course. I hope to see you in class.